Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today is day 10 of step 2, and as far as I'm concerned, I have enough profit to pass. I took a 9-tick hit on 2 trades. I'm above the 53,444 and a half on the bullshit consistency target rule that had no idea that TopStep even had that. That influenced my FOMC trade, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a personal attack to not pass me forward. I've done everything in my power to move forward. The next step is a simulated account anyway. It's called pro-funded, and it's simulated money, and it's not real money in any stretch of the imagination. So I'm not willing to bend. I believe that I am in the right here, and I'll continue to believe that I'm in the right. I do plan on perhaps putting together a whiteboard. I don't know if you can see my whiteboard back there, but let me see if we can bring it in. Back there is my whiteboard, and it's been a long time since I did a whiteboard presentation, but I still have a little bit of power here. Inside, no. Here's my profit, 53,600, and I finished at 53,503, I believe now. So it's well above the 444.5 that I need by about $50–$60. So as far as I'm concerned, I've done everything in my power to move up to the next step, to go to the next simulated step of fake money. Before I get, by the way, there's that new rule now. Just so you know that there's a new rule. There's always a new rule. The moving goalpost, right? This goalpost rule is if you go into the real funded account on 2 separate occasions, your only avenue to go back in is to go into the fake pro-funded account. They will not let you into the funded account if you fail twice. They won't let you go in the funded account. They'll put you in the pro account and make you make $10,000 now. Let me get the right thing. Make you make $10,000 of simulated money before they move you into the funded account. So that's the next step as far as I understand what you have to do. If I'm wrong, correct me below. From what I understand of reading the rules here, this is not a conducive environment for a funded trader anymore, in my humble opinion, as long as the consistency target stays here. It is penalizing good traders. It's penalizing people against the profit and loss ratio when you can only lose $1,000, but you can't trade for the other side of that. So when it limits your profit target, when it limits your profitability in any given day, this is not a good model. And any funded trader program that has a rule of consistency target is not a good model to go and put yourself into. That, in my opinion, is so. For instance, let's say that your normal profit target is to go for a 3-to-1, right? If they have a 1K stop loss on you, you're only able to trade up to, I think it was what, 1,200? So it's what, 1.2 to 1 when you're looking for a 3-to-1 target. So if they're willing to give you 1,000 weekly loss or 1,000 daily loss, you should be able to trade for a $3,000 gain if you want to. Now, people are going to argue that, well, you could set your stop at 50 ticks, right? And you could go 50 ticks, and then you could make a 3-to-1 target on that. No, I say 3-to-1 on a 50 ticks will put you at 1.5, which also would be above the consistency target because you guys stay below the $1,200 level or whatever that dollar amount is. So the net effect is that you have to put more leverage in a small account to make it work. So in other words, you're taking more losses on the loss side of it. You're taking more loss side on your trade than you are on the gain side, and this is a net effect given a profit center to TopStep and anyone that does this, and it's making a reset model. This is nothing more than a reset model here at TopStep now. It's a reset model for traders that maybe have some of us out here, I'm a degenerate trader as well. I like the action, I like the market, but this is a reset model now that they've added the consistency target. So you're not able to go after that 3 to 1. So basically, my whiteboard thing would be to talk about how, everything that you've ever seen in every trading book, it talks about being able to take more gains away from the market than your loss side, right? This is the gains, this is the loss. But if you're only able to take on 1.2 to 1, how is that helping you as a trader? It's not helping you, in other words. This, they put some vanilla code on it and say, well, this is the way it works, right? This is going to give us a better idea that if you can make gains in any given day. That's bullshit. That's hogwash horse shit. That's bullshit, and anyone that believes that is drinking the Kool-Aid, right? You're drinking Kool-Aid here, man. You might as well be putting the Kool-Aid there and putting a little bit of drugs in with it, because you're drinking Kool-Aid if you believe that what they're saying is true. It's a reset model. This is a reset model. This model that they have right now is nothing more than them making more dollars from you, period. Bottom line. This is Dave Knight here from 123 Day Trade. I believe I've done everything in my power to move on to the next step. Nick and Mick and Michael Patek, your call. Dave Knight out.